What is going on, guys? Jake Dust Turtles back at it again with another Pokemon Go PvP video, and in today's video we're going to have something special for you guys. As you guys can see, we are going up against CallMeJakeYT in a YouTube video. It's not going to be like a hardcore try-hard play. He's trying out his Scizor. I'm going to be trying out some lineups. So what I'm going to do here is aggro farm and then see how much this Iron Head hits for, and it hits hard. So now you guys know that Scizor can be definitely viable, and you're going to see that he is going to use both shields on his Scizor, and he's going to be able to take out my Noctowl because of how strong that Iron Head was, and because I did not shield. So I'm going to be spamming these wing attacks here, and I cannot get to my Sky attack, so with 2 shields he can take out my Noctowl because of how strong he is. So I'm going to bring in my Breloom here to do some super effective damage with those counters, and I'm going to shield up here because I don't want an X-Scissor. So I'm going to charge up a little bit of energy, hoping for a Vigoroth, but I am not going to get the Vigoroth. I am going to get a Vespiquen, so it's an extremely bad situation. I'm going to switch out into my Raichu so I can charge up a ton of energy, and I'm going to choose to not shield this first one, thinking it's X-Scissor instead of Power Gem. So he's going to bring in Vigoroth, and I'm going to go for a Wild Charge first, and then hopefully have enough energy for a Thunder Punch to KO this Vigoroth, and I'm going to have enough energy for that. So in hindsight, I should shield that X-Scissor, and then I would be able to get to a Wild Charge and probably KO this this Vespiquen, because obviously the Breloom's going to go down in like a second anyway, so I don't know why. I get to the Dynamic Punch here, but Dynamic Punch isn't going to kill, so yeah, it's going to be a GG, and Jake is going to take round number 1 in this series of Jungle Cup battles. So we're going to hop into the next set of battles against Jake, and it is going to be a solid Vigoroth lead. So what I'm going to do here is probably a little bit stupid. I should wait to see who goes into the yellow first, and it is going to be I believe it is even matchup, so I'm going to switch into Wigglytuff to absorb these body slams, and he's going to switch into something that's going to destroy me automatically, and I'm assuming it's going to be Scizor, and it is. But you're going to see how much this Charm is going to do. Scizor is going to be a tank if you really want a solid Vig counter. I think it might be better than Fortress because of how spammy it is. So he's going to bring in Noctowl. I'm going to shield because I know that Iron Head is going to destroy me a little bit. So I'm going to try to farm him down a little bit here. And I'm going to choose to not shield this one. Let it come through. You guys can see how much it does. About 40% of my health. And I'm going to farm him up. I've got Sky attacks ready for whatever comes in. I'm assuming it's going to be Vigoroth. And I'm going to launch the Sky Attack. So I was debating. So I launch the Sky Attack. It's Noctowl for a neutral. And there goes one. Going to get another one charged up. Use the other one to hopefully draw a shield here. And I know I've got 2 with Vig ready to go. So I'm going to switch into Vig. Spam the Body Slam. And we're going to switch at the exact same time. So Jake's a genius. We switch at the exact same time. He's going to Sacrificial Swap his Vigoroth basically. And I know that he has a Sky Attack ready with his Noctowl, so I should charge up a little bit more energy, but I'm worried that he has another one ready to go, so I'm going to not get to my Sky Attack. Very well played by Jake here. We switch at the same time. Great Jakes think alike, and I'm not going to be able to get to a Sky Attack to hopefully feint his. I'm one fast move off, so GG's to Jake once again. Very well played. We were very close in this matchup for sure. So we're going to hop into another matchup, and it's going to be Venusaur versus Vespiquen, and I'm going to be going for a little bit of energy here, and then I'm going to swap out into my Fortress to basically die out there. I know that if I can get to something, I'll be alright. And he brings in Golem for some reason, and I don't know why. I think he could kill me with Vespiquen, but I think he wanted to save me for Venusaur and possibly Vigoroth. But I know I have a ton of energy, so I'm going to shield up here, and we're going to get a ton of lag. So I'm basically just going to talk about Jake, man. I met him at GoFest for the first time. He's an awesome dude. And obviously you can see that I wanted to shield there, and I'm getting more lag. But Jake's a cool guy. We took a picture. And I told him, I was like, we need to, definitely send more gifts. I can't wait to be friends so we can battle all the time and, find holes in the meta. And here we are, just kind of trying out some teams. And we already both had a tournament, so we're kind of trying out some new stuff. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to farm up, and since I didn't use a shield, I'm going to choose to not shield here, and I think if I do shield, it's a different game, and I'm going to shield here because I have a ton of energy, and I want to get it off, and I'm going to use a Sludge Bomb here to tank off some health on this Vespiquen. You can see what it does, and then I'm going to go for another Sludge Bomb here, and I'm going to choose not to shield. And it was a good decision, obviously, because I'm going to die. Bring in Vigoroth here, and I'm basically screwed because obviously Vespiquen is going to be tanky. And I'm going to think this is X-Scissor here. It's a very good choice by me. Very good job by Jake for the bait. And I'm going to charge up a ton of energy, and then I'm going to Body Slam my way to the back of his Pokemon to hopefully find something that will not counter me. And I'm going to spam this Body Slam. Scissor's coming in, and that's going to be a pretty much decent counter to me. My health's a little bit too low to deal enough damage, and he's got a shield, so it's not really going to matter. So GG's Jake in that matchup. Pretty much a train wreck, and I didn't use a shield, so GG's. So let's hop into another battle against Jake. I'm going to be leading with Magnezone. He's got a Golem, so that's great. So in this matchup, I'm going to lose without Flash Cannon with shields down. So I'm going to choose not to shield here for this first one because I think I can get the 2 wild charges. And you're going to see that in the 1 shield scenario, I am going to lose. So I'm going to use a wild charge here. I'm expecting 1 shield. I get 1 shield, and then I'm going to get to another wild charge, and then I'm going to use it. So you're going to see that he's going to survive. He's not going to die. So I would need a Flash Cannon to be okay here. And I'm going to lose. So I'm going to bring in Wigglytuff to feint this Golem before he can get off another charge move, but he's going to switch out very quickly with a charge move. So I'm going to switch into Noctowl here in good shape. Going to choose not to shield here because I think it's going to be X-Scissor and his Power Gem, so very bad for me. So what I'm going to do is farm here, aggro farm the crap out of it, and then I'm going to wait till he uses his charge move, and then I'm going to shield. I'm a little bit low, but I think we'll be okay for the back. And I'm going to use a Sky Attack on whatever comes in. I'm debating Nightshade and Sky Attack, but I'm thinking Sky Attack's the move, and I'm thinking the Golem's going to come in. It's going to be sacrificial, kind of. And I'm going to use the Sky Attack, and he's going to bring in 1 Pokemon here, obviously his last one. I think it's going to be Vigoroth. And, of course, it is going to be his Scizor. So Scizor is going to be taking a lot of damage from these Sky Attacks. And if I can get to the Sky Attack, it's going to be GG's. But I overtapped, so that would have been a good game for me easily. I probably could have won that with the shield in the back with Wigglytuff. And the Charms would have been able to do enough damage. So I'm really close to getting that Play Rough here. I get the Play Rough, but I don't think it's going to kill. So I should have used it like right there, but I didn't. And Jake is going to take a victory in this game. So GG's Jake on that one. I'm an idiot. So let's hop into another match against Jake. I'm going to be leading with Golem, and he's going to be leading with Noctowl, and it's a very good situation for me because I'm going to get him switch locked immediately. So he's going to farm me up for a couple moves, and then he's going to bring in Lantern, and I'm going to farm up a ton of energy here, and then I'm going to switch out into my Wigglytuff to smash this Lantern with Charms. I'm going to choose not to shield, and he's going to hit me with Hydro Pump, so that's going to ruin my day. But it's not going to be that bad of a thing because I'm going to take him down into the red without using any shields, and I'm only wasting my Wigglytuff, which I don't like really wasting shields on for some reason, guys, because you need to shield it for it to be good, but I don't like wasting shields. I think Noctowl needs those shields, and I don't really know how to use Wigglytuff yet, but I'm still figuring it out. So what I'm going to do here is aggro farm the crap out of this Lantern and hope that he can't get a charge move off right before he dies, and ipso facto at 1 HP gets it 1 off. So I'm going to use the Sky Attack on whatever comes in here. And I'm thinking Nightshade, maybe Sky Attack. So I use Sky Attack. It's going to be Noctowl. It's good for me. Use the Sky Attack, hoping to burn 1 shield here. And what I'm going to do is charge and hopefully get a Sky Attack here. And then if I get the Sky Attack, I'll be able to burn this shield. And I know I can tank this. So I'm going to get my Sky Attack at 1 HP. Jake's going to feel the burn. Going to take the shield, hopefully, from this Noctowl. Going to bring in my Golem, Rock Throw him, and I'm going to go for a Rock Blast here. And I know he still has that shield, so he's going to shield once at least right here. And he's going to shield right there. And I'm going to be 1 Rock Throw away from getting my Rock Blast. So another close game between Jake and I. All these matches have been super close, so it was a very good game right there. So next up, we're going to be going into another match against CallMeJake, and I'm going to be leading with Golem again because I like that lead, and we're going to see what he can do. He leads Noctowl again, so it's going to be very bad for him. I'm going to spam a little bit here. He's going to get out 1 Wing Attack early. He's going to bring in Lantern. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to bring in Venusaur. So I'm thinking Venusaur is the key to that lineup, so I have a hard counter to Lantern so I can feint it down. I'm not going to shield here. It's Thunderbolt, so a very good job by me. I'm in a Frenzy plan here. I was going to farm up a little bit, but my goal is to take at least 1 shield from his Lantern, and he's going to sacrifice his Lantern, so very good. He's going to bring in, I'm assuming, Vespiquen or Scizor or Noctowl. But he brings in his Scizor. So he's going to have Fury Cutter. It's going to melt me. I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb here. I have the energy, so I'm going to choose to not shield and sacrifice mine and bring in my Believe it is my Noctowl here, so I can farm up a little bit on this Scizor. Because I know that those steel moves are going to be hurting my my Golem. So I'm going to go for a shield here, and he's going to bring in his Noctowl, and then I'm going to switch in my Golem. Go for the super effective Rock Throws. I'm going to charge up a ton of energy. I'm going to choose not to shield this, obviously, because no matter what he throws at me, it's not going to hurt that bad. Psychic's going to take me down to almost dead, but I'm going to have a Rock Blast ready and almost another Rock Blast for whatever comes in. He's going to choose to sacrifice his Noctowl, and he's got 2 shields in the back, but I don't think it's going to matter because I have a Sky Attack ready to go, and then I have another Sky Attack almost ready to go. And I do, so he's going to have to double shield here, and it's going to be a race to the charge move, and I think I'm going to win, plus I have a shield. So I think I'm going to take my first win against Jake. It took a while, but, you know, finally learning his playstyle a little bit. He's very smart, plays very well, and I'm going to take a GG in this game against Jake because I can finally get to his Sky Attack first. So GG's Jake in this one. Very good game for sure. I love that Scizor. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked these first series of battles against Jake. I obviously didn't do as well as I hoped. We were trying out some stuff, you know, and it wasn't super try-hard, but I still need to get better with my team composition. I think so does he. You know, we saw in that last lineup that I definitely had the advantage, you know, so I think that these battles are going to be good going forward, and we're going to pick apart the meta between Jake and I. We always talk. We're really good friends. We're always on Twitter talking together about the meta and what's going on. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.